everybody, I kind of just been wanting to do this for a while. Behind me is a simple spotting block, okay? It's like a 2 by 3 by 5 by 4 spotting block, okay? And there's some basic moves you can do with a spotting block that if you're having a really hard time mentally of like figuring out how something works, this will really help out with a lot of things. I've taught people how to do front flips, back flips, side flips, butterfly twists, 540s, butterfly kicks even, and then now just recently taught someone the cheek gainer with it today. And these is just basically going through the motions of the takeoff, the rotation in the air, and then the landing. All right. Now I'm going to show you. Let's start with, of course, front tuck's a little different, but I'm going to start with that. Basically, if they already are having a time, if they can get up in the air, the good thing about this is that it teaches you how to do the kick out at the end of it. So I'm going to show that really fast. So front tuck with the kick out off the block. I would change the direction. So now, possibly like this. The kick out's really good for landings. As I come up, kick out. Alright? So I'm kicking out of the front tuck. Again, here, kick out. Alright? And it's just emphasizing that kick out motion of it to help them develop that. Also making sure that they go up high enough. If you want to do the beginning part, make sure that they're popping up high enough. That way they can land it better. For back tuck, obviously, you've seen my back tuck tutorial. When you jump up, you roll off the block. Okay, side flip, a little easier to show really fast. You have the setup, where you go across the shoulders, the leg drive, and then of course rolling through it here and over the top. Okay, that's my older tutorial. Now we get to the fun stuff. Okay, butterfly twist, using a block to help. There's a lot of other things you can do with the butterfly twist to help it, but this is just a good way to kind of get into the locomotor pattern and just kind of drilling it into your head that you can actually spin. So just watch really fast, you'll see what I mean. Okay, inside here. If I twist over, I'll go that way. Okay, going into it here. And you notice how I'm really focusing on finishing facing forward the block at the end with my leg back here. If you don't do that, it'll be really hard to swing through into a cheek gainer out of it or a cork out of it to the side. Anything else with that? But that's one good thing with that. So then we have the 540. This is the fun one. I'll do this. Well, actually, no, cheek gainer is the fun one. This is the fun one too, 540. You get the same idea. You can develop your 540 better going over this. This is a little different. It's a little more bright, more dancer style, but for tumbling. But it still works. So if I want to do a 540, I can do that with a block as well. I'm here, leg up, and over the top. Do it again. Again, it's still important to do heel drive. All those kinds of things are important. But you notice that I'm facing the block at the end. That makes it easier to tumble out of. Do some other moves out of it as well. So from here, up, leg up, and I'm over the top. Okay. Then we have the cheek gainer. This is the fun one. Okay. I didn't think there was a way to spot a cheek gainer without a belt or a multi-axis belt, and I hadn't seen anybody other than a certain way. I saw somebody one time hold someone's hand, which is very sketchy because you can kick the person in the process. But this way, you can still get them in the motion of the cheek gainer. This is what I love about this. So watch this. Ready? My cheek gainer, right leg kicks up, J step to the left, and I kick my over my shoulder. I'm here, and I go over the top. Do it again. Okay. Emphasis, of course. There's a lot of things you have to emphasize with this. Maybe go into more detail, but this is in a nutshell. Cross, look over the shoulder, roll over the shoulder. Okay. So you have it here, up, and you're over the top. Okay. Now, is it exactly like a cheek gainer? No, but it gets you the takeoff, the roll over the shoulder we're looking for, and it gets you the landing. Okay. three areas where people have trouble: takeoff, mid-flight, and landing. All right. If you have a good takeoff, you'll be more confident in your rotation, and you'll have a better landing. Okay. So those are three areas you want to get at. Of course, there's heel drive, lift, jumping off the ground, which is important for flipping, jumping. But those are three things that you can also do this with double leg. The double leg, you can also do it with that. So if you're here, the double leg, up. Do it again. I have a cruddy double leg as it is, but I would come into the side and pull over the top and double leg. All right. So you have multiple ways you can do this with a simple spotting block, and every gym usually has one of these gymnastics facilities. So no excuses. You don't need someone to spot you. You can use one of those. Good luck. I'll put more in detail on the stuff, but I just wanted to get this out there. Funny to look at, especially the 540 and the chicaner. All right. See you next time.